Kendrick go to the code red?
Sir?
Don't say sir like I just asked you if you clean the latrine. You heard what I said. Did Lieutenant Kendrick order you guys to give Santiago a code red?
Yes, sir.
Did he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You mind telling me why the hell you never mentioned this before?
You didn't ask us, sir.
Cutie pie shit's not gonna win you a place in my heart, Corporal. I get paid no matter how much time you spend in jail.
Yes, sir. I know you do, sir.
Fuck you, Harold!
All right. At ease. Let's sort this thing out. There was a platoon meeting on September 6th at 4 in the afternoon. Lieutenant Kendrick says that he gave strict instructions that nothing was to happen to Santiago. Now, is this true? I want you to speak freely.
Ma'am, that's correct. But then he dismissed the platoon and we all went to our rooms.
And what happened then?
Lieutenant Kendrick came to our room, ma'am.
When?
About 5 minutes after the meeting broke, sir. About 16:20.
And what happened then?
Lieutenant Kendrick ordered us to give Santiago a code red.
Jack! They were given an order. Jack, come on. What are you doing? Be right back.
Where you going, James?
Be right back.
How long have you known about the order?
I didn't. Who's this?
It's Joe Galloway. She's Downey's lawyer. She's very pleased to meet you.
What exactly are you accusing me of, Commander?
How long have you known about the order?
Jack did know about the order, because if he did and he hadn't told us, Jack knows he'd be violating about 14 articles of the Code of Ethics. As it is, Jack's got enough to worry about. God forbid our clients decide to plead not guilty and testify for the record that they were given an order.
Kendrick specifically told those men not to touch Santiago.
That's right. And then he went into Dawson and Downey's room and specifically told them to give him a code red.
That's not what Kendrick says.
Kendrick's lying.
You have proof?
I have the defendants.
And I have 23 Marines who aren't accused of murder and a lieutenant with 4 letters of commendation.
Why did Markinson go your way?
We'll never know.
You don't think I could subpoena Markinson?
You can try, but you won't find him. You know what Markinson did for the first 17 of his 26 years in the Corps? Counterintelligence. Markinson's gone. There is no Markinson. Look, Danny. Jessup's star is on the rise. Division will give me a lot of room on this one to spare Jessup and the Corps any embarrassment.
How much room?
I'll knock it all down to involuntary manslaughter, 2 years or home in 6 months.
No deal. We're going to court.
Joe.
No, you're not.
Why not?
Because you'll lose. And Danny knows it. And he knows that if we do go to court, I'm gonna have to go all the way. They're gonna be charged with a whole truckload. Murder, conspiracy, conduct unbecoming. And even though he's got me by the balls out here, Danny knows that in a courtroom, he loses his case. See, Danny is an awfully talented lawyer, and he's not about to see his clients go to jail for life when he knows they could be home in 6 months. That's the end of this negotiation. I'll see you tomorrow morning at the arraignment.
Wow, Kathy, you're the greatest lawyer in the world. Ooh, how can we ever thank you? Fellas, you hear what I just said? You're going home in 6 months.
I'm afraid we can't do that, sir.
Do what?
Make a deal, sir.
What are you talking about?
We did nothing wrong, sir. We did our job, and if that has consequences, then I'll accept them. But I won't say that I'm guilty, sir.
Did she put you up to this?
No.
We have a code, sir.
Well, zippity-doo-dah. You and your code plead not guilty. You'll be in jail for the rest of your life. Do what I'm telling you, you'll be home in 6 months. Do it, Harold. 6 months. It's nothing. It's a hockey season.
Permission to
Speak! Jesus!
What do we do then, sir?
When?
After 6 months, we'll be dishonorably discharged, right, sir?
Probably.
What do we do then, sir? We joined the Marines because we wanted to live our lives by a certain code. And we found it in the Corps. Now you're asking us to sign a piece of paper that says we have no honor. You're asking us to say we're not Marines. If a court decides that what we did was wrong, then I'll accept whatever punishment they give. But I believe I was right, sir. I believe I did my job, and I will not dishonor myself, my unit, or the Corps so that I can go home in 6 months! Sir.
Commander, I'd like to talk to Lance Corporal Dawson alone for a minute. Please?
Sergeant. We're gonna go in another room. We'd like to go in another holding room.
Hey, ma'am.
It's gonna be okay.
Sit down. You don't like me very much, do you? Forget it, don't answer that. Doesn't matter. You know, Downey worships you. He's gonna do whatever you do. Are you really gonna let this happen to him because of a code, Harold?
Do you think we were right?
Doesn't matter.
Do you think we were right?
I think you'd lose.
You're such a coward. I can't believe they let you wear a uniform.
I'm not gonna feel responsible for this, Harold. I did everything I could. You're going to Leavenworth for the better part of your life, and you know what? I don't give a shit. What happened to saluting an officer when he leaves the room? Open it up. What possible good could come from putting Jessup on the stand?
He told Kendrick to order the code red.
He did? That's great. Why didn't you say so? And of course, you have proof of that. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. You were sick the day they taught law at law school.
You put him on the stand and you get it from him.
Oh, we get it from him. Yes, no problem. We get it from him. Colonel Jessup, isn't it true that you ordered the code red on Santiago?
Listen, we're all a little...
I'm sorry. Your time's run out. What do we have for the losers, Judge? Well, for our defendants, it's a lifetime at exotic Fort Leavenworth. And for defense counsel Kathy, that's right, it's a court-martial. Yes, Johnny, after falsely accusing a highly decorated Marine officer of conspiracy and perjury, Lieutenant Kathy will have a long and prosperous career teaching typewriter maintenance at the Rocco Colombo School for Women. Thank you for playing. Should we or should we not follow the advice of the galactically stupid?
I'm sorry I lost your set of steak knives.
Stop cleaning up. Sam, stop cleaning up. Want a drink?
Yeah.
Is your father proud of you?
Don't do this to yourself.
I'll bet he is. I'll bet he bores the shit out of the neighbors and the relatives. Sam's made law review. He's got a big case he's making. He's arguing. He's making an argument. I think my father would have enjoyed seeing me graduate from law school. I think he would have liked that an awful lot.
Did I ever tell you I wrote a paper about your father in college?
Yeah?
One of the best trial lawyers ever.
Yes. He was.
And if I were Dawson and Downey and I had a choice between you or your father to represent me in this case, I'd choose you any day of the week and twice on Sunday.